Welcome, everybody, to the Blue Collar Show.
My fault. My bad, y'all. I was late. Jonah was ready. I was late. My bad, y'all.
As always, I'm your host, Jonah. Welcome back, Squirrel.
What is up? What is up, Jonah? How are you doing today, my friend?
It's been a day.
It has been a day. Do you realize all day today I thought today was Wednesday and yesterday was Tuesday and I totally skipped Monday? That's fun. That's my life.
You know what also today is?
Today is Monday. No, today's Tuesday. No, what is it?
It's April Fool's Day.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it is. Totally forgot. Dang. Well, I didn't get nobody got me yet. So, all right. Oh, cool.
Oh, it was a day for sure.
Did everybody get you? Is that why?
I don't know. Nobody got me, but life.
Oh, okay. Well, hoity-toity.
Life decided to say April Fool's on you.
Yes.
What do you do? Can't do nothing about it. Oh, well.
Nope. I pay homage to Jonah today for he got all the content and I didn't. So we shall see what amazing information he has in store for us, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the likes, hit the shares, hit the comments, hit us up. What's up? We are here, back, and in action.
Yeah. We got some stories to tell today.
Oh, cool. Fun.
Oh, first off, did you used to babysit when you were younger?
Yes. The neighbors across the street. One kid.
Yeah, I hated babysitting.
Well, he was so good, I didn't really have to babysit.
How would you feel if the kid came downstairs and you're sitting on the couch and the kid's keeps telling you over and over and over again, there's a monster under the bed, and it annoys you so bad. You finally go up and you look at it and you're like, I'm gonna check, and you look under there and there's a person under that bed.
Come on, man. Really?
Well, that's what happened to
terrifying.
This young lady.
If a kid said there's a monster under my bed, I'd say, okay, we're going somewhere because I'm not dealing with that. Child complains of monster under the bed. Babysitter then comes face to face with a man hiding there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So, well, I got to read more because, me with questions. Was this, I'm guessing, since the premise that you said came down the stairs, that's crazy because that person came in through the window or somehow upstairs. So let's read more, shall we? All right. A babysitter looked under the bed to reassure a worried child that there wasn't a monster hiding there and come face to face with a man who wasn't supposed to be there. A sheriff's why can't I say that word? A sheriff's office in Kansas said in a news release. The 27-year-old was booked into jail this week after a struggle with the babysitter that knocked a child to the ground. Wait, what? The 27-year-old was booked into jail this week after a struggle with the babysitter that knocked the child to the ground.
Yeah,
why am I not reading that right? Thank you.
No, you're reading it right. So obviously, he came out from under the bed and went after her, and she dropped the kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought he went to jail already. Yeah, this is my reading comprehension, ladies and gentlemen, right here. The Barton County Sheriff's Office said deputies were called late Monday to the home near Great Bend, a city around 15,000 in western part of the state. The suspect was gone when they arrived, but the babysitter told them that the child has been complaining about a monster before she found the suspect. Wow, words are hard. The man once lived in the home, but that there was a protection from abuse order issued against him to stay away from the property, the sheriff's office said. They yell. Deputies searched but were unable to find the man until the next day. Wait a minute. To the next day? When he was captured after a foot chase, the news release. So wait a minute. Oh, okay. So he wasn't in the house for a day. Okay. So the man once lived in the home, but there was a protection from the abuse order issued against him to stay away from the property, the sheriff's office said. See, it makes more sense when I speak normally. Deputies searched but were unable to find the man until the next day when he was captured after a foot chase, and the news release said. Wow, that's crazy, man. Like, that's
what's going through that kid.
I know, that's crazy.
Laying in his bed, thinking there's a monster under there, and come to find out there's an actual person.
So the kid never saw the person? Is that what I'm going to? That's what we're going with? Kid said there was a monster, never really investigated, just kept telling the babysitter there's a monster, but never saw the person. She went to
yeah.
I'm special. I'm a squirrel, people. Wow, that's crazy. Yo. Wow.
Oh, there's more.
Of course there's more. Hey, I use that for breakfast. The bread clip. Wait, what? Bread clip in your wallet? I got to read about that. Okay. Online court records show the man had posted. Really? No, I know, because I eat English muffins, and that's the little thing that holds the bread together. So I was like, well, that's cool. Oh, I got to tell you something. Something crazy happened last night, and then it was really weird in my dream. But it was like so crazy. Really? Okay. Anyways, all right, I'll get on topic. Like, this is what happens. Okay. Online court records show that the man had posted a bond about 10 days earlier after he was charged with criminal threat, domestic battery, and violating a protection from abuse order. Those allegations were allegedly to have occurred in January and February. But following his latest arrest, a judge ordered him jailed without bond. Why? The sheriff's office said additional requested charges include aggravated burglary, aggravated battery, and child endangerment. Yo, what was going on with the judge? Did he want to go home early or something? Like, what? Oh, wait, no. The judge...
No, he just denied him bail.
Wow. So how'd he get out?
He's not out.
Okay, am I reading this wrong?
Yeah, you're reading it wrong. This one said posted bond about 10 days earlier after he was charged with that.
So he was charged with all of these situations.
He was charged with this before.
Right. Before he was at the house.
Yes.
So how did he get out of jail if there was no bond? Anyone?
No, he had bond on this one.
Oh.
It's a separate charge.
Okay, Jonah, this is the grown-up portion of it. Can you read this again and tell me what the sequence is? Because I'm totally confused now.
Okay, so the dude just got out of jail 10 days earlier before this incident.
Gotcha. Okay. But why is he saying no bond? Oh, now it's no bond.
Yes.
Reading is fundamental, people. And that's my weakness. This is why I listen to audio.
Squirrel.
Wow. All right. So that's crazy, man. Now, when I babysat, it was like it was really probably till like 7 o'clock at night, maybe 8 o'clock. And like I said, it was right across the street from my house. So I never really experienced babysitting. I babysat friends, but I never babysat a child where that would occur, and that would be a little bit crazy, yeah, I don't think I would. Excuse me. If that was the case, and the child came down and said, "There's a monster under my bed," I would totally contact the family and say, "Yeah, we're going elsewhere. There's a monster under the bed." Now, do I sound silly? Yes, but I'm not putting myself and the child's self at risk, especially if it's on another level of the house. Anybody? Just me? Because that was the other thing too. The house that I was in, it was a 2-level house, but the bedrooms were on the same level as the main floor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's
anything
still
that's
creepy no
crazy.
matter what.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is creepy. It is definitely creepy. No, I don't want to imagine. That would be terrifying to imagine.
No,
Now, I
let's
don't
go
know.
there.
Well, luckily, I have a bed that doesn't
Let's-
have the underneath part of it. Like I have a piece of furniture that goes down. It's a sleigh bed, so there's no way you can go under it. But my childhood room growing up, you can go under the bed, but you kind of had to be tiny. Like an adult can go under my bed.
Yeah.
Speaking of under the bed, my father's mother decided to tell me to go get the cat under the bed, and I lifted up the bed and the skirt of the bed to get the cat because it was dinner time, and I got slashed in the face. So I'm not going anywhere anytime soon under the bed at all for whatever reason, unless I'm in your neck of the woods and there's a tornado, because I heard you're supposed to go under certain things and like door frames
Bed
and
is not one of them.
basements.
Speaking of, we're having that problem this evening.
What? Somebody's under the bed?
No, tornadoes.
Oh no. Oh no, be safe. Oh, please be safe.
Well, not me, but there's a lot of people around the United States.
Well, if you're watching from around the United States, wait, what?
Yeah.
What's happening?
There's a bunch of people. There's like a whole mess of people from like Ohio down to Louisiana, all the way over to, Oklahoma.
So that's
it's huge.
Like, yeah,
a good portion of the U.S. is under a tornado watch.
Let's not go down geography.
So make sure that you're paying attention to the weather out there and you're being safe and taking your precautions.
Yes.
One person that I love watching when it comes to weather like that, I'll give him a shout out because he's real good. He's real on top of things. It's Ryan Hall on YouTube.
Ryan,
real great dude, real great guy.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, watch him.
Y'all heard it
all the time.
Watch him.
And
he's like, on YouTube. Okay, I was like, he's not regional. He's on YouTube, so he kind of has a vision and a perspective.
Before we jumped on, I was actually watching his live he's got going on right now about all the weather that's going on.
Great. Wonderful. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was another thing that happened yesterday. So I was out and about and I was supposed to go into a training and I ended up showing up late, which was very, not common of me except for this show. And so it was sunny. And then all of a sudden, it was just a black crowd, raining sideways, and I felt like I was in a laser show. It was lightning and thundering, and I was terrified for my life. I was driving white knuckle home. I was like, can we just get home? Can we just get home? Can we just get home? And then it decided just to be right on top of my house. You heard it yesterday, rumbling, light flashing. So then fast forward. So 3:33 this morning, I was sleeping, and in my dream, I got struck by lightning and electrocuted at the same time. So that was fun. I looked like Tom and Jerry cat, literally, it wasn't transparent like an X-ray, but I literally was I was like, this is horrible. And then I looked it up on Dream Dictionary, if that's even a reliable source, and it just says you have officially awakened and ready to step into your next level. So we shall see what that has in store for us. Unless it was the technology gods thinking that they're funny and it was an April Fool's joke on what that dream actually meant to me. So we shall see in the coming days. So That was my squirrel segment.
So now you
Back
know.
to the show.
Now you know how that lady felt when she got stuck in that tornado.
Well, yeah,
But nothing.
no, but
Nothing. You got enlightened. You got
yes, I did.
enlightened.
I did because I was like, it wasn't even raining in my dream. I don't even know what was happening in my dream. I was doing something, and all of a sudden, like I saw like flash of lightning. It could have been the storm. I don't know. I was asleep, and then I felt my body like trembling, and it was like crazy. I was like, "Yo, I just got struck by lightning and electrocuted at the same time." It was terrifying. It was weird. It was like,
wild.
yeah, it was crazy. I have dreams. They're weird. Yeah. So back to the show.
About babysitting and go and get freaked out from a
No. I'm going to listen to something funny or watch a bunch of puppy videos before I go to bed tonight now, because I don't need hearing something under my bed and then thinking of something else.
Not after your hubby hears this. He's gonna put one of them scary movies on.
No. Turning on the TV is scary. You don't even need to put movies on. You just turn on the entertainment.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be like, hey, y'all need to watch Scream tonight.
No! Oh my gosh, Jonah, why did you say that? No, no. No.
Good movie.
No, is it? No, it's not. No, I don't like. No. The only
what about
movie that is close to being as scary as Scream, I can't even believe I'm saying this, is Candyman. That is terrifying. Have you ever seen that movie?
Have you seen Slender Man?
Who?
Slender Man. Man.
Hey, you got a new T-shirt behind you. What's that T-shirt?
Autism Rocks and Rolls.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
They signed it for me.
We're totally not on schedule. All right, let's get back to focus.
It don't matter. Just having fun with it. Don't matter. Whatever. People don't come here for the headlines. They come for the commentary. Okay?
Yes. Okay. Oh, I just realized I didn't have it public. My bad. All right, let's go.
You didn't have it public? Neither did I.
I just fixed it just now.
I fixed it like when we got done with the first
segment. All right.
If you missed first segment, it was somebody was under this kid's bed, freaked out.
Literally.
The shitter.
Yeah.
Freaked Andrea out. So.
Yes, did.
Anyway.
Yes, did. Definitely.
Ready for the next thing? You ready for this?
Yes, sir. Nothing creepy and a new thermal steam vent is grabbing attention in ever-changing Yellowstone Park. Okay.
All right, this one's going to lead us down a rabbit hole because I know that you don't pay attention to a lot of stuff.
Nothing.
Unless you're talking to me.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Yellowstone National Park.
Hold on.
Oh.
Have you heard of the super volcano that's sitting under Yellowstone National Park?
Nope.
Go ahead and read. I'll look it up.
Okay. Yellowstone National Park. A new thermal vent spewing steam in the air at Yellowstone National Park is gaining attention, mainly because it's visible from the road rather than any significant change in the park. Famous for its thousands of geysers, hot springs, and bubbling mud pots. Ew. Yellowstone's roads opened to car traffic in April. Tourists were able to view the new steam column from the pullout as long as the vent remains active. It's located in an area about 1.6 kilometers north of the Norris Geyser Basin. The thermal feature was first spotted by scientists last summer and inspired them to trudge across a marsh and measure 171 degrees or 77 degrees Celsius steam, that sounds hot, venting from the base of the wooded hill. A thin coat of gray mud confirmed this vent was new, according to a recent online post by scientists with Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, overseen by the U.S. Geological Survey. Okay, so because it's so high and visible from the road, they decided to explore, and it's very, very, very hot, and so now there's concern. Yes, maybe so. Oh, that doesn't look good. Mike Pollan, scientist in charge of the observatory, said Monday that such features are often forming and constantly changing Yellowstone. The feature itself is new. That there would be a new feature is, mundane. The noteworthy part was just that it was so noticeable, but the sort of overall idea that there would be a new feature that formed is pretty normal. All right. Jonah? Your turn?
I was muted that whole time.
Oh, nice.
Look at this bread. Look at this bread right here.
Bread.
Look at this.
What?
Crazy looking.
Man, that's just a piece of toast. And they're charging like $6 for avocado toast. Come on, man. Like avocados, I guess, are expensive, but like, why do you have to charge like double the amount of? Oh, still geologic.
But anyway, we're not gonna tell you.
Okay.
No. We're going.
We just lost our viewers. We totally lost our viewers. All right. Well, we did on my end. Yellowstone National Park is situated over a supervolcano that is capable of an eruption and its magnitude of 8. Interesting. It has had 3 massive eruptions, all which were created calderas. The first eruption over some 2,100,000 years ago, and the second took place about 800,000 years later. Yellowstone caldera, the youngest of the calderas, is the largest. It is a notable feature of Yellowstone Lake, which is the northern portion of which is located in the caldera's southeastern area. The West Thumb, which was formed by a relatively small eruption in the caldera, is about 150,000 years ago. Its knob-like protrusion on the lake's western side. 2 resurgent magma domes on just north and of the other just west of Yellowstone Lake have been forming the caldera, and western dome underlies many of the park's best-known hydrothermal features. Interesting. There's a mini volcano under Yellowstone National Park. Wow.
Isn't that wild?
That's kind of crazy.
Now check this out.
Yes. Oh,
that's how it would affect the U.S.
Oh, so what are we doing about it? Is there anything to do about it? Can we do something about it, or is it just
you can't
nature?
stop that? There ain't nothing you can do about that.
Great.
Just one.
And when is that supposed? And then when is that supposed to happen?
I don't know.
Okay, great.
Isn't that wild?
Take cover.
That is
crazy.
Okay, this one.
Absolutely crazy.
How would you feel
if
the government started letting ghost tours through the White House?
TFH, tinfoil hat. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. How would you feel if they had ghost tours during the White House? Well, don't you have to have ghosts or seen ghosts or experienced ghosts for a ghost tour? No?
Yeah, but how long is the White House? I mean, we go to for hat, but this New Zealand government is letting people do tours.
New Zealand Parliament shows its spooky side in a tour of mysterious death and cat infestation. Ew. Why are we not too mindful of the ghosts, but cat infestations? Why? Like, that's gross.
Why not?
Wellington, New Zealand, a veiled woman burst screaming from an elevator. All I'm visioning is the opening of Ghostbusters. The small crowd gathered in the basement of a corridor of New Zealand's Parliament drew back nervously. Their guide, wearing a trailing white gown, smiled sweetly. "You're welcome to take the elevator," she said, and nobody did. Mysterious deaths, unexplained noises, and late-night apparitions are not the usual body of daily tours offered at the Parliament's buildings in Wellington. After hours on Thursday, however, guides donned Victorian-era garb to regal visitors with precincts less savory history, mostly factual, tales of real-world tragedy and paranormal lore that have grown established among political staffers through the decades of colorful retelling. Okay. The history of Parliament's stately Gothic library is particularly rich in woe. Constructed in the late 19th century and feared by some of Parliament's night shift security guards and cleaners, it has survived 2 fires, a flood from being overrun by feral cats. See? Not a cat fan, people. That just proves it right there.
Isn't that wild?
That's crazy. Like, I believe in ghosts. I believe there's life after death. I believe that there are spirits amongst us. I believe that there's energies and other beings. But to intentionally do that, especially at night, not a fan. Not really. Not watched a lot of ghost stories, watched a lot of comedies. Not really a fan of that. So y'all can go and tell about it. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Next up.
Next up. Quirky live stream lets the viewers help fish is a what? Quirky live stream that lets viewers help fish is a hit with millions. We're talking about fishing, which we talked about 3 episodes ago, like actual fishing, or are we talking some other type of fish? Let's explore, shall we? Utrecht, Netherlands, the central Dutch city of Utrecht has installed a fish doorbell. What? A fish doorbell on a river lock that lets viewers of an online live stream alert authorities to fish being held up as they are making their springtime migration to shallow spawning grounds. Why does this sound inappropriate? The idea is simple. An underwater camera at Utrecht's Weird Sluice lock sends live footage to a website. When somebody is watching the site, sees a fish, they can click a button that sends the screenshot to organizers. When they see enough fish, they alert a water worker who opens the lock to let the fish through to swim through. Now it's in its 5th year. The site has attracted millions of viewers around the world with its quirky mix of slow TV and ecological activism. Much of its time, the screen is just murky with occasional bubbles. Wow. But sometimes a fish swims past and the waters warm up with excitement. fish show up. Okay. This is what we're doing, people. We are watching an underwater camera to watch fish go by. And any fishermen get notified that they're in captivity or in the area. And then the organizers unlock so they can go into the streams where the fishers are.
I mean, in theory, it's
Can't
a good
figure out
idea.
any other time, other way to spend my time than watching murky water
I
and
know.
bubbles. I'd rather watch under the sea footage of Hawaii, but that's just me. You know what's crazy? What's really crazy is like, you know, we talk about like the ocean and the sea and the river and, you know, ponds and lakes and whatnot. But that really is like a completely whole, pun intended, whole new world. You know what I mean? Like we live above ground as human beings. We go travel, we do these excursions, we go scuba diving, we go snorkeling, which I had a bad experience about, but we're not going to talk about that. And we go deep sea diving, right? And it's crazy when you hear aquatic stories such as what we've brought on the show. Like that's a whole new ecosystem, a whole new life. You know what I mean? Like we're here on Earth on land and they're not, and they're underwater, like, and they have like a whole communication system, and that's crazy. All right, I'm done.
We're going down a crazy rabbit hole, Bo.
Well, I went to sleep at 1:00, had a dream at 3:33, and then woke up at 6. So I'm deprived of sleep, all of sorts.
Oh man. Oh, so how would you feel if you found out like your brothers, you had a brother and a cousin, they're like, we're gonna go find Bigfoot, and they end up
I do.
getting lost?
So I know how it feels. Truth be told, I do. My family does believe in them. And yeah.
Well, they better watch out.
I swear. I'm telling you, if there's what? 2 men were found dead from exposure after looking for a Sasquatch. What? 2 men were found dead from exposure from looking for a Sasquatch. 2 men from Oregon who went missing after going on a search for Sasquatch have been found dead, Washington State's official announced on Saturday. The men, both from Portland, were reported by a missing family member on Christmas Day, and then were set to return searching for the legendary creature in eastern Skamania County on Christmas Eve. Wait, what? Okay, so they went on search for Christmas Eve and then well, why would you do it on Christmas, guys? I'm just saying. A search was launched and a vehicle was associated with the 2 men was found off the road near Wood, Washington. After a 3-day search involving more than 60 people, the bodies of both men, 37 and 59 years old men, were found in Gifford Pinchot National Forest, located in the southwestern part of Washington State in a heavily wooded area, according to the Skamania County Sheriff's Office. Their cause of death appears to be because of exposure based on weather conditions and ill preparedness. So it's not like Sasquatch got them. If there was one, you made it sound that. See, that headline makes it sound like the Sasquatch got them.
It does, but no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Died from exposure.
Yes. 2 men were found dead from exposure after looking for a Sasquatch. My squirrel mind was just like, oh my gosh, when I heard this first, that they got exposed, saw the Sasquatch, and then the Sasquatch killed them, so they didn't have any. Never mind. Okay. Sleep deprived people. Sleep deprived people. No, but I do have family members that.
Be careful out in the world, people. If you're ill prepared, come on.
For real, I do have family members that truly, wholeheartedly believe that there is a Bigfoot. For real.
I do too. For sure.
And I'm just like, wow. Well, you live over there. Like, I mean, I'm just like, come on, man. Like, for real? Like, really?
I have
like,
never, ever in my life seen one. And I've spent a lot of time in the woods.
Maybe he's watching you from afar. Maybe he doesn't want to be found.
Well,
Ever think of that? Would you want to be? Think about it. If
You
you were
knew,
another
buddy. You told me.
species on this world, would you want to be associated with the human of a human? I don't think so. Not this day and age. I'd be like, you know
You
what?
are
I'm
a
good. I'm going to
human.
play Sasquatch. Did you hear what I said? If you were another species, would you want to be associated with the humans today? I wouldn't. I'd just be like, you know what? I can talk, but I'm not going to. I can speak English
Do
or I
you
can
believe
speak
in
a language.
Sasquatch? Do you think he's real?
I don't know if there's a Sasquatch, but there's no reason to say that there might not be one. There could be one.
Do you believe there's one?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't say I do or I don't because I don't know. I don't know.
Or do you think it's like Santa?
What?
I think it's made up, to be honest with you. Keep kids out of the woods.
But so, like, would you say the same thing with Loch Ness Monster to keep people out of the water? Would you say, oh, we
Yeah.
got a like. Thank you for the like. Would you say, like, think about it. What are some of the myths that they have today in today's day? What is it? We've got the Loch Ness
Chupacabra.
Monster. We got. Did you just say MacGyver?
I
I didn't hear you. I could have sworn you said. I said, why would you say MacGyver? Who did you say? Who did you say? You're not answering the question. It's making it even harder.
I don't
Who did
even
you-
remember now. That just threw me off.
If you're watching, put in the chat. What
Chupacabra.
is that? I never heard of that.
Oh
What is
my
that?
God. And you're of Latin descendant.
Okay, I came here when I was 11 months old. How many 11 months
I
old
can't
years?
believe you never heard it. I don't even know how to spell it. Chupacabra.
Are you saying Chewbacca?
Chupacabra?
Not Chewbacca. Okay, Chewbacca Star Wars.
Lord have mercy. This is elementary stuff.
Is it? Chupacabra, a legendary creature of cryptid for the folklore parts of America, particularly Latin America and the southwestern United States, known for allegedly attacking and draining. Jonah, I'd like to sleep tonight, and I want to now have
Oh,
this
no, you're not sleeping tonight.
fear of this person that drains livestock. Oh, that's
It's not a
horrible.
person, it's an animal.
Great.
Looks like
Oh.
a dog.
Wonderful.
Like a hyena.
Great. Awesome.
Oh,
All
let's
right.
learn more.
Shall we?
So
Oh.
let's
Oh. Why? Okay. The
Your
origin
face.
name.
Your face when you said that.
I can't.
Yeah, but this one's good. This one's good.
Is it?
This is
The
fun.
name chupacabra comes from the Spanish word chupar, to suck, and cabra, which is goat. Great. That's refreshing. Referring to its purported vampiric behavior of draining the blood of livestock, especially goats. Wow. See, here's my thought.
That's what it's
And
supposed to look like.
ride with me. That's terrifying. It's like the hyena from Lion King. Oh my
It's
god.
like a raccoon dog.
So it is real.
I don't think so.
How do they get the images? This guy's holding, this woman's holding a fossil or something.
Mange. That's
Oh.
a pig head.
Looks like a Doberman head. Anyways, we can stop looking at these amazing pictures because they're terrifying. So here's my thought on these folklore, whatever creatures. It had to start somewhere, right? Whether it was real, it's a
Yeah, it's to
story.
scare
So,
kids so they don't do stuff they're not supposed to be doing.
okay. Is that how you raise children?
Or
You
it could
just
be an
pick up
April
these
Fool's
creatures
joke
and
that
April
just went too
Fool's joke.
far.
Sure,
You
because
know,
they had April Fools back then. Okay, cool.
you know the Bigfoot legend comes from an orangutan that look a lot like Bigfoot.
What? It came from an
Yeah,
orangutan?
we're not going back down that rabbit hole, but
Okay.
you can look.
All right. Let's proceed, shall we? Let's keep our
I
viewers
don't know if you're
entertained
ready
as opposed to. Oh,
to.
no.
I don't know if you're
I
ready
had
to.
no awareness of looking at what. Jonah, where you find this stuff is beyond me. And the mad
Where's this at?
face that he's
New York
smiling.
Post.
I
Don't read this stuff.
I drink my own pee for health benefits, really?
Why do you do that, Andrea?
I don't know. I also do urine enemas and splat. Yo, that's gross.
The world. Yo,
I also do urine enemas.
look at this guy. Look at him. Look, he's a good looking dude.
Is he? Is that what he looks like? Is that the dude that's doing it? Oh my god. Okay. Let's I
You know I gotta throw that one curveball at you.
yes. Yes, I'm still recovering from the $87,000 firecracker Cheeto chip that looks like Jacari that somebody bought on eBay. But I digress. Troy Casey has received a steady stream of press for his unorthodox wellness regimen. I'm going to get sick on air. Which
Would you like to move on?
which includes daily practice of drinking his own pee. Oh, yo, my mouth is
Do we
watering.
need to move on?
A former no, why not? A former
Why is it
model.
watering? Do you want to? Do you do that? You want? Are you
No, I don't. Why would I do this? A former
You said your mouth watered.
A former model and the author of Ripped at 50, Journal to Self-Love. Casey has been drinking his own urine for years, and he regrets it. Oh, as something as a diagnostic tool. Really? I think it teaches your insides a little bit more about yourself. Does it? Urine has stem cells, amino acids and antibodies. It's the hair of the dog, a direct biofeedback loop. You know what's wrong with you as soon as you drink your okay. Let's no. Can't nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna go forward. Oh, wow. Not for nothing, but I mean he is in shape, but here's the thing. I'm wondering if people do these things or write these articles and actually do what they say they do, because that's kind of crazy. Casey was introduced to urine therapy. Wow. By a breathwork coach who, after an unsuccessful round of chemo, claims to have healed himself of testicular C condition through urine looping. Akin to fasting. Urine looping is the practice of drinking only your urine, your own. Well, I wouldn't drink anybody else's. Oh gosh, a practice of drinking only your own urine in supplemental water for a digestive period. Not much of, not so much. I don't know what that word is. Teetotal, not much, not teetotal as pee total. Really? Okay. Casey, who goes by the certified health nut, and previously made headlines for Jonah. Sunning his anus was up for the challenge. 2 decades later, he is a urine convert, spreading the good word of the waist, wise to the waist. Great.
I'm sorry, but I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. Let's drink his own pee, and then let's just flip over and sun your anus. Right. Sure. Great.
Oh, I can't breathe.
That's awesome. After you guys are finished in the frontal area, just flip over and put your butt up. Bottoms up. A whole new meaning to bottoms up. Wow. Whole new meaning to bottoms up. See you this summer. Bottoms up.
I did not see that coming at all.
Right.
I
didn't
read this either. I do exactly as you told me and said, don't read it. Let it just be. So I was like, oh, okay.
Hey, guess what Jonah's going to be doing this summer? He's going to be drinking a pee loop, and then he's going to flip over and bottoms up. That's what's happening.
I might. If it makes me look like that guy, that could look good. That's a good looking guy.
By all means, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll follow up with you after the summer. That's crazy. The morning pee has the most cells, and if you ferment it, if you ferment it for up to 3 weeks, it has hundreds of millions of. Dude, I'm wondering if it depends on what you eat, because y'all know, or if you don't know, you know now, when you have asparagus in certain foods, your urine has a scent, has a color, has a texture, and all that. Oh gosh, that's just crazy. I'm not going to his house, and I'm not asking for apple juice. That's for sure, because he might have some urine in his refrigerator. Wow. Oh, he's drinking. Why is it copper? Why is his pee copper?
Because it's just recirculating it.
Aren't you supposed to urinate clear or light yellow? That's copper, dude. That's like beer. No one? Anyone?
Bro.
Oh, let's read more.
Do we want to? Do we even want to anymore?
Why not? Why not? Casey opts to drink when he calls the middle pee. Middle pee. Emptying the first splash of his aim stream. Is that what you guys call it? The first splash of his aim stream into the toilet, then positioning some into a cup or mason jar, and siphonning out the last drops back into the bowl. Oh, there's a sequence, ladies and gentlemen. Mainstream, cup, then bowl. Great. The morning pea has the most stem cells, and if you ferment it for up to 3 weeks, it has hundreds of millions of stem cells, he said. Despite the risks of repugnance of drinking pea, Dr. Al-Aziz admitted it's not entirely void of benefit, whatever that means. Morning urine has melatonin in it, and drinking it could restore and rejuvenate melatonin levels. Wow. The doc noted that the hormone melatonin is a crucial antioxidant, and regulating melatonin can improve mood and sleep. I am not drinking pee tonight to go to sleep. I'm good. Have a gummy melatonin. It works. Yeah.
Oh man.
However, due to the risk of toxicity and contamination, he strongly recommends that patients do not drink their urine. Thank you. All right, cool. We can close on that. I'm mad that he's like Diesel. That's crazy. He's got to be doing something else. Potty. What? What? I can't even. What?
Look how long this are. Oh my God.
Aged urine? Why? You don't want to deplete your cells, your stem cells, by trying to get them from urine and enema. Better tea than pee, so to speak. Seriously? You don't want to deplete your stem cells, but trying to get them from your urine enema amounts to being a guinea pig. Great. When it's in the jug, it smells like ammonia. But once it goes... When it's in the jug, it smells like ammonia. But once it goes on your body, yes, ladies and gentlemen, on your body, and the sun hits it, it's like my own perfume, like a musk. Okay, I'm done with this article. This guy is drinking it, looping it, and basket. That's not him.
That's him.
All right, dude. I mean, great, Casey. That's do you, dog.
But he smells like me.
I'm sure he does.
Good looking dude. Good looking
dude, but doesn't smell as nice.
How would you feel about going on a date with this guy, getting in his car, and you're just like
your own perfume? Yes, exactly. Really, exactly. Chi, I can't even. I don't even like when you go in the bathroom, whether it's public or private, and there's urine in there. Like either somebody forgot to somebody forgot to flush, even in like a public restaurant when it's kind of fermented and and you use a unisex bathroom. I'm not putting that on my body. Sorry. That's just like, how do you ew. Okay. All right. That's all right. What else, Jonah, do you have me to read that's so peachy keen? Ew. Somebody forgot to splash it on themselves. Yeah, that's gross. Like, I don't. Okay. How do you even muster up the courage to drink?
We're just going to keep going with this theme.
Why not? Well, let's go. I'm ride or die now. We're at the point of no return. Here we go.
Oh Lord, have freaking mercy.
What?
Oh,
did you find these in like a magazine of gross and
Dude, I don't know what New York Post is. I think it's just a bullshit magazine, but I'm not quite sure.
It's probably like tabloids or something. I don't know. But
half this stuff we're talking about probably ain't even real, but
I don't know.
It's entertaining.
TikTok. If anybody's watching on TikTok, do not try this at home, kids.
Oh man.
All right, what's next?
So, how far would you have to stoop to live in a bathroom?
Depends on the size. Depends on the style.
How would you feel about laying next to a toilet every evening?
Well, I'm sure some college students have done that in their fair share of time, but actually living cold. It's got to be cold. I live in a bathroom and pay $6. What? I live in a bathroom and pay $6 in rent. It's where I cook, eat, and sleep. All right, I got to see the layout of this land because that's crazy. All right. A young woman decided to save money by living next to a toilet in her workplace. Really? Miss Yang, well, of course, she's all feng shui and everything. So they, that mindset can make anything beautiful. Miss Yang, whose given name was withheld in a Jam Press report, works at a furniture store. Well, it's not that bad. And her boss lets her rent out the bathroom just €6.47 or €5 or $6.47 a month. Okay. But look at it. It's pretty legit. It's not like a porta potty bathroom. Ying 18. Okay. Yo, she made that legit, man. She got like a coat rack with all her clothes. She got the footy thing behind the door. She's got a cot.
Yeah,
What is that?
Eats, sleeps,
That's crazy, man.
all of it.
But I mean, if you think about it, like just
oh, look at there, she even got a bathtub.
That's weird. How do you know that's a bathtub?
She's filling it up. It may be something to wash.
Maybe she's washing her clothes. Wow, that's pretty. $6, dog. That's pretty clever.
That's not bad.
But what does she do? Wait a minute. Is that a private? Is that a staff bathroom or is that a public bathroom? It's got to be a staff bathroom, right? Because that'd be weird. You'd have to move all your stuff to kind of like go. And I guess if that's the agreement, I guess the employees go to the public bathroom. Good job, Miss A. Excuse me. California uses woman. Words are hard. California woman uses world's largest. Okay. I don't even want to see the pictures. I don't even want to see the story. But let's go. California uses world's largest tongue to play Jenga. Okay. The Californian woman with the world's largest tongue, how do you even measure your tongue? 3.8 inches, shows off some tricks she can perform with her massive mouth muscle, including, ladies and gentlemen, including removing Jenga blocks. Chanel Tapper, 34, who has the Guinness World Record for the longest tongue female since 2000, said her tongue, which measures out to 3.8 inches from the tip of her lips, gets her array of reactions. Okay, interesting. Honestly, the best reaction.
Hold the phone.
I don't have phone.
3.8 inches from the tip of her tongue.
No, her lips, I thought she said.
Holy moly! Or the tip of her lips. Dude! Dude!
That's crazy.
That's like...
I'm mad at your gesture. You're like...
Holy crap!
Are some men feeling insecure reading this article?
Tongue literally down your throat.
Are some men feeling squirmish or intimidated right now? Oh my goodness. Honestly, the best reaction I could ever get when someone sees my tongue is screaming. Like, I actually do like when people yell or scream in shock or horror sometimes. Freak. She told Guinness World Records, but that's probably my favorite one because it's funny to me because it's a dramatic response. Tapper showed off some tricks she has learned to perform with her tongue, including removing Jenga blocks, flipping past plastic cups, and holding a spoon. What the? I like little fun. That's what I'm saying. I like. Can you stop moving the screen?
No, I can't. You know I
like little fun, silly things like that. That's what makes my tongue the most fun, when I can do things that are outside the box with it. All right. She's going to be getting a lot of calls. Tapper said being a Guinness World Record holder has provided her with some unexpected opportunity. You think? Like appearing in an advertising campaign for Italian fashion brand Diesel. Why? What's okay? Next, what? But is there an image? Because like I'm not doing it on camera, but I'm like 1, 2. So that's 3 thumbs. That's 3 thumbs, dog. That's crazy.
That is wild.
Like the
That's long.
wow.
That's what she
That's
said.
good.
Quit
That's
yawning.
crazy. Dude, I got like 4 hours of sleep. Not even. I'm used to getting 6 to
Alright.
8. I'm so off of my
I got something
thing.
that's gonna wake you up.
Great. All right. What's next? Let's see. What the daddy's temper? Okay. Police catch Indian's famous poop. Jonah, I'm seeing a theme here that you enjoy watching me read about fecal matter, urine, body parts, toilets, gold. Let's figure it out. Let's dive deep, shall we? Police catch Wow. See? Police catch India's okay, I don't want to read that. Police in New Delhi have finally been able to capture the elusive thief who would always poop his pants when in danger to keep people away as he made an escape. But now that's a Guinness Book World Record to actually poop on demand. That's crazy. What are you eating? Because to poop on demand, you do something crazy and then you're like, poop. Like, that's just ridiculous.
We
do you
did
know
get a
how
picture of the
good?
guy though.
Why? Do you know how good actors can cry on command? Oh, wow, that's crazy. That just repeated what I said. Well, apparently some people have the same level of control of their bowels. Great. Allowing them to defecate at any moment. Deepak, 27-year-old phone thief from Delhi, India, was one such person. And he used the unusual gift to avoid law enforcement whenever they got close to catching him. Like, I wonder if he just looked at the officer and said, poop. Like, that would be weird. According to Delhi police spokesman, Deepak evaded arrest multiple times by pooping his pants to create a stench so foul that police refused giving up. That police were repulsed, giving the thief enough time to make a run for it. The dirty trick was so effective that police even named him Poop and Run. Nice. Deepak's poop-fueled reign of don't know what that word is. Finally
Terror.
came terror. Finally came no, because it's like blurry. Finally came to an end when a policeman equipped with masks and gloves apprehended him. Like, does he stand there and say, "You're not going to get me," and squat down and poop? Like, that's like.
He probably just pooped his pants.
Like, it just boggles my mind, the male brain, that you can just poop on demand, defecate on demand, pee on demand, and burp on demand, not realizing the repercussions or having the control of it not going crazy as much as you think it would. That's just a female's thought. Teams have gave him a chase and pinned him down. A police officer had proudly told News 18, as expected, Deepak deployed his infamous filth plan, but the officers, equipped with gloves and masks, thwarted his last-ditch effort and took him into custody. Deepak was spotted by police patrol near Ingda Park, and knowing his poop and run technique, they prepared accordingly to make sure they could endure the stench of his poop. What is he eating? Like, I'm wondering if it's a laxative or if he's just, I just don't even, following the, really?
I don't make this stuff.
They came with toilet paper? We know this sounds like something you'd expect to read on The Onion. It's apparently a real news story about a guy's crappy superpower. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just asking, what's going on with you guys these days? I literally live under a rock and unplugged and have not seen any of the sorts of behaviors of pooping your pants intentionally to escape law enforcement, having a 3.8 tongue playing Jenga, being a monster under a kid's bed, let alone any of the other stories we have on this wonderful show. But my counterpart,
Other way. Other way. Other way. There you go.
this way. Now, see that? Why did that change? Because you said it was facing to the wall last week. But anyways, this way, my counterpart, host Jonah, keeps us up to date with what's going on in the world.
Yep.
If you know, you know. If you don't know, well,
It's
here you
better
learn.
to have these kind of stories than the crap that you see on when you turn on the regular news.
This is true. I did want to see if there was any follow-up about that ice bulge that fell from the sky in Florida, or any of the follow-ups of any of the recent news articles.
I haven't seen anything. Hopefully it comes out soon.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Email me that and I'll or hit me up on that and I'll do some digging for next week. But we only got a few more we're gonna get through.
Yes. Let's go. So I'm ready. As long as it doesn't drinking your pee.
We're out of that.
Pooping on demand.
We're out of that point. You read this slowly because it'll mess you up.
Man requires medical attention after getting what?
Yeah. Read that. Read.
Man
slowly.
Requires medical attention after getting girlfriend's hand stuck in his mouth.
Yep.
What were you doing with these stories? Because this is like not kid friendly. Okay. Doctors.
You're the one that's taking it there.
What? She punched him? Did she like have like a dislocated jaw that like, I don't know. Why was her hand in his mouth? What the heck? Doctors at a hospital in Jilan, China recently reported that one of their most bizarre cases yet. A woman who had gotten her hand stuck in her boyfriend's mouth while trying to film a funny video. Okay. Jonah, you need help. T, help.
What are you talking about? I just get the headlines. That's all I do.
First of all, that doesn't even like a human hand. That looks like a doll. Let's read more, shall we? Enlighten us, Jonah. Cops, clips and photos of a couple walking into the emergency room from a hospital in Jilin province have been doing the rounds on Chinese social media. Okay. The premise doesn't sound very intriguing, but what really attracted people's attention was that the woman had her hand in the man's mouth. Apparently, they had tried to shoot a funny video. Oh, they tried to shoot a funny video to post online in which they tried to see if the woman's hand was small enough to fit in the boyfriend's mouth. What? She managed to stuff her fist in his mouth just fine. But when she tried to pull it out, his mouth muscles stiffened and the hand became stuck. After repeatedly trying to pull out her hand from the man's mouth, the young woman decided they need medical attention. Yo, what? Can your mouth muscles stiffen? Like, what is he, a cobra or something? He got like lockjaw, just like locked? Or
Well, she probably went in and like had to make a fist, and then now she's stuck like that.
I'm not even going to attempt this online. I will see what happens afterwards for science, but that's weird. Doctors were obviously. Wait, what?
Try it right now.
Doctors were obviously battled by the couple until they heard this. Who's telling? Obviously, she's telling the story because he can't talk. The woman said that her boyfriend's face gradually turned red, and all her efforts to yank her hand free from his mouth were useless. He drooled continuously because he couldn't close his mouth, and his throat made a gurgling sound. Yeah. To make matters worse, why is it digitalized? It's like the picture's pixelated. To make matters worse, his teeth clamped down on her wrist because of his contracted muscles. Saliva ran down.
Hold it together.
Ladies and gentlemen. Poop, urine, slime, all liquid elements from the body makes me gag. Saliva ran down my wrist to my elbow, the woman said. The woman said I felt like my hand was stuck in a meat grinder. Why would you know what that feels like? Scroll up. Well, we might as well finish the article. Why not? Dr. Zhang Minyang, who handled the case, said the girl's hand got stuck because her boyfriend's jaw muscles had contracted, close, I guess, contracted his jaw, contracted, preventing him from opening his mouth. This created a dangerous cycle. The more pain, the tighter he clenched. Why was he in pain? Clenched his jaw.
You try to just hold your mouth open as wide as you can for.
Yeah, I know. At the dentist, it's annoying. To solve the problem, hospital staff first tried to calm the patients and prevent the man from choking or vomiting by Wouldn't you want him to choke? Well, not choke, but wouldn't you want him to vomit so he can open his mouth to like spit her out?
I don't know.
To solve the problem,
but if you don't, if
you choke on your okay. To prevent the man from choking or vomiting by playing soothing music, and then use a special mouth opener to expand his jaw enough to inject a muscle relaxant. For real? And relax in a specific area. Scroll up. After 20 minutes, Dr. Zhang gently, why is it pixelated? It's annoying me. Gently gently rotated the girl's wrist, taking advantage, oh my gosh, of the sliding properties of the jaw joint to finally unjam. Oh my gosh. He later presented the case as a cautionary tale. Why not it be real? It's not a tale. Warning people that forcing a person's jaw open can cause nerve damage or dislocation of the jaw. We would add that you should not jam your fist into someone's mouth just to make sure. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard about 4 minutes ago, Jonah said, try this. So I'm not doing it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Oh my gosh. 20 minutes? Can you imagine, like, first of all, I would like throw up because of like all the, but the fact that his jaw was locked, it looked like she had a tiny wrist, but I guess.
Yeah, but when you make a fist, it's bigger.
Yeah.
Fist.
But I'm wondering if she went this way in. Like she didn't go like that. I don't
Yes,
think.
well,
'Cause
she
you
would have
can't.
had to go.
But you can't go in there that long because you touch the back of his throat.
Well, you'd have to go in and curl your fingers to get in
I'm
because you
assuming you've
couldn't
tried
just
this
slam
before.
your fist in. You'd have to go
Oh my
fingers.
gosh, yo,
That's the
guys,
only way you can do it. I mean,
no,
that's
that
how I've seen everybody else do it.
that's
I've
crazy,
seen
dog.
girls that would stick their whole fist in their mouth.
Yeah, but that's
Guys do
doing
it
it to
too.
yourself. You have control.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's too much, or whatever. But why would you do that to? I wonder if they're still together. Probably not. That's really putting her
It's
fist in
probably
the mouth.
his idea, to be honest with you. That is a man idea if I've ever heard one.
I don't know, man. That's
Hey, baby, shove your fist in my mouth.
Oh my
Let's
gosh!
see.
What
I'm
isn't
gonna
there like
kick
a
out
isn't
until
what is
you're
it?
gonna get that.
Isn't there a cliche? I put my foot in my mouth, but she put her fist in the mouth. Like that since 20
Boy, he
minutes.
said something fucked up. He
20
was
minutes.
getting funky with his words with her, and she was gonna take that tongue.
She needed to do it with the girl with the tongue, the 4-inch tongue. That way the tongue can unravel the fist to take it out of the mouth.
If she did it with her, she would choke her out because it gets jammed up in her, and that big old tongue be stuck
That's
down
crazy,
her throat.
man. That's just.
See, I left some good stuff for you. It wasn't all just poop and pee.
Everything was a body part, except for the geyser thing. Oh, also, I wanted to do a follow-up. Was there any follow-up about that pyramid thingy that we talked about? Because that was mind-blowing, dude. That was kind of crazy.
Here.
Like a whole spaceship.
I tell you what,
thing
I'll get the good news going. We got a couple good news stories that we're gonna get through. We're not gonna make it too late.
Woo!
And while we're doing that,
let's see. What? 49-year-old becomes the first blind woman to swim English Channel. Yo. That's crazy. I don't know how long the English Channel. I know it's cold because I saw some video people do it, but blind, that's, A Paralympic gold medalist has become the first blind woman to swim across the English Channel and finished under time. Okay, never mind. She said that being blind has left her feeling isolated, but thanks to swimming, she has a newfound confidence and hopes her feat inspires others. A 49-year-old Melanie Barat took on the challenge after falling in love with the open water swimming. She swam the channel from Shakespeare Beach in Dover to Cape Gris-Nez Beach in France in 12 hours and 20 minutes, faster than the expected 14 hours, and described it as a dream come true. Go you. My life has been filled with challenges because of my blindness and has often led me to feel isolated and unsure of myself, says Barat, pardon me if I'm destroying your name. Melanie, now a special needs assistant after winning 2 gold medals, 2 silvers, a bronze at the 1996 Atlanta and 2000 in Sydney Paralympics, said she never thought it would be possible to achieve something like this. It's no mean feat, even for an Olympian, as the channel weather regularly takes the lives of sailors and refugees in crossing. Wow. Go you, girl.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Damn.
Good job.
So if you say it's impossible, nothing's possible. I'm possible. That's how you pronounce that word. I'm possible. Cool beat.
Yeah. Good job.
Wow.
Good job.
Woo-hoo. Yes. What else is next?
All right. So we want to go the last little bit of good news we got. I mean, I got more good news, but I want to save it for next week. Or do
Yeah,
we want?
whatever you got. Let's do something with a reaction because I think people think the good news is great to have, but the
It's pretty good news.
presumed extinct world's see that's cute. World's smallest otter found in a busy Nepal river after 186 years without a sighting. Yo. All right, cool. Scroll down. Or is that it? Oh, look at how cute he is. Through officially classified as vulnerable, no credible sighting of the Asian short-clawed otter, the small species of its kind, has been made in almost 200 years. So when forestry officials of Nepal found an injured juvenile otter at the confluence of two major rivers last November, they never imagined that their actions might determine the fate of the world's smallest otter. He's so cute! Keep going. Anytime now. You're muted and scroll up. Scroll up. And Jonah's frozen. Great. So if y'all missed it last week, Jonah wanted some squirrel or possum or bat thingy that was white with weird eyes. Not a fan of that. This guy, on the other hand, is adorable. He's fuzzy, he's got little claws, he's tiny and small. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. Jonah is frozen in cyberspace, and I am waiting for him to return, as well as being mute. So, let me reach out to him to let him know you are frozen and the internet is gone. Great. So he is back. He's on his way back. So if y'all think that there are some topics, some themes of some sort, shoot down in the comments. Give us great support and love as always. We just kind of escape from the world and look it through different eyes and different point of views. As Jonas says, the world is crazy and chaotic up there. What's backwards is forwards and vice versa, right and left. But we are here to lighten up your day with fun stories and interesting news, things that make you go home, and some of the crazy things that are going on out there that media or the regular news that doesn't want to intimidate you doesn't show you. We wish that you find these videos and stories entertaining, interesting, and by all means, the real reason you're here is just seeing the craziness and reaction of the silliness of my reaction. As mentioned, I live underground and unplugged. So we're going to give a few more seconds as I know Jonah is rebooting. I know also he said that there are some storms coming his way. So if you're out there, please be safe. And, he did say somebody at the beginning of the segment, I don't remember what his name was. I think Ryan, somebody, but he will give you the information. Stay safe out there and see who the point of reference is for safety in those affected by natural disasters of tornadoes and all of the things. So it looks like he's coming back aboard. So Jonah, if you are there he is. He's back.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
All right. We're starting to get some storms in my area, so that's why the internet's going out.
That's what I figured. I told them, I said there's probably storms approaching now. So
well, let's call it there.
Yes. And remind the viewers of who to tune in on YouTube and type it in the chat.
Ryan Hall.
Totally was off. So that's the person to explore. And as always, we appreciate you for staying tuned while I'm unplugged and Jonah brings me with exciting and interesting news. So, disclaimer, don't drink your own pee. Don't poop yourself. Be careful when there's somebody says there's a monster on the bed. And all in all, please be mindful of what your tongue does and don't put your fist in anybody else's mouth.
And
That's the recap for today.
Be careful what you're doing out there.
Yes.
Especially, you always go prepared, especially when you go out in the wilderness. You never know what's going to happen.
Yes, absolutely. So on that note, really, thank you so much for the love, so much for the likes, the comments, the shout outs on the playback. Hit us up if there's something that you want to talk about, you want to see us just explore, you want to see my reaction. And be safe, be well, stay tuned. This is the Blue Collar Enlightenment Show with Jonah and Squirrel, the host with the most, Jonah.
I'm on the other side now. I'm on the other side now.
There.
Other side.
There.
Yep.
All right. The host with the most, Jonah, and yours truly, Squirrel. We'll see you when you see you next Tuesday,
Thank you,
7 o'clock.
for being
Yes.
here.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's all you love.
Yes, Chi. Yes. And next week it's going to be a new time just for that next week. Right, Jonah?
Yep.
All righty. So stay tuned.
7:30.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned. Be safe. Be well. And we'll see you when we see you.
Shout out to all y'all. Love you. Have a good evening. Be safe.
Yes.
Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.